Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a follow-up to the NFT story I did a couple of weeks ago. If you missed that episode, let me summarize very quickly. I feel that we are near a top in the NFT market. People saying, Montoya, how can you say that? Bubbles are the same. Well, no, like all bubbles are different. What's the same is that human nature is always the same. And when I saw, and I showed this in previous video, Paris Hilton with what's his face? The guy, Jimmy Fallon, Paris Hilton and Jimmy Fallon showing each other their bored apes, going, look at my bored ape, isn't it amazing? The point where you get to mass media acceptance of that means to me that we are not in the media attention stage. We're not in the enthusiasm stage. We're in the delusion phase. And I think maybe new paradigm, maybe we're there already. So what are we doing now? Well, I want to find the cracks. I want to see proof that things might be falling apart. Not suddenly or right now, but where are the cracks appearing? And one of the things I looked at in the last video was this Sotheby's promo where they were going to be selling a bunch of the CryptoPunks. Remember this?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Sotheby's.
Sotheby's is selling a whole bunch. It was 104 CryptoPunks, and they were looking to get, I think, 20 or 30 million from a very exciting event. But what happened? What happened was they pulled it. Well, not they pulled it. The owner of the 104 CryptoPunks pulled it out of auction and said, no, we're not doing it. So interesting. Why? Well, first of all, we know what's been happening in global geopolitics. It's not good. Our thoughts are with everyone in the Ukraine. But what's happening is obviously putting pressure on markets. Bitcoin also plunged a bit. And I was curious to see what's going to happen with this wonderful, wonderful CryptoPunk auction at Sotheby's. Now, I haven't been to many Sotheby's auctions. In fact, that number I've attended is 0 auctions. But they were looking to get around 20 to 30 million for these 104 CryptoPunks. But at the last minute, the owner of them, who is anonymous, who goes by 0x65OD, that's the account name, said, yeah, I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it. I don't want to sell. So why? Why did he suddenly pull his auction? Well, very likely, he was not going to get the 20 or 30 million he was looking for. Very likely, people are putting in some supporting bids in the beginning, which might have come in very low. There could have been low ball offers for 5, 10, 15 million. And the guy said, you know what? Pulling it. Not having this auction. It doesn't look like this auction is going to do what I want to do. So he pulled it. Maybe a little crack. Maybe. I mean, doesn't have to be, but possible. But I want to get into the... I'm laughing because I've already just looked at this article, and as I scroll down, you'll see why. But just the idea of scrolling down and showing you what I saw is cracking me up already. So here we go. Pixelmon. I covered this in another video, and I said, look what happened to Pixelmon. So Pixelmon is a wonderful story. This kid, and I know he's a kid because he doxed himself, said, I'm going to make an open world game called Pixelmon, and it's going to have these pixel monsters. So people are stupid and they go, well, pixels are like Minecraft. Minecraft's a popular game. Mon is like Pokemon. Pokemon's a popular game. Let's bring it together in the metaverse, in Pixelmon. How can you go wrong? And the story I covered when it was the beginning of last month, was basically they were selling these NFTs in a Dutch auction, meaning the prices dropped the longer you wait. But no one waited, everyone rushed in, and they raised $70 million. But then the price dropped. And the guy said, hang on. I am aware the price dropped, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it right by giving you other stuff to make up for the price. And you know what? It's gone up and down, actually dropped to new lows. Here we are right now. So it's really, there isn't enough data here to tell us what's going to happen in the long term. But I can tell you what's going to happen in the long term. I can tell you what's going to happen. So what it was is you would buy these eggs, and the eggs would hatch, and then a beautiful Pixelmon would emerge from them. So it sounds great, okay? The guy cleared 70 million. Like, whether this becomes something or not doesn't make a difference. He's set for life. He's done. If you're wondering what we're talking about, this is him. This kid over here, whose name is Martin Van Blurk. At the time of this picture, this is 2 years ago, he was 18. He's 21 now. He just finished college. And he's sitting on $70 million. He is set. So regardless what happens with Pixelmon, he is good for life. So good for you. So What you're supposed to get are these beautiful pixelated dragons and monsters which are going to come out and you can play with in a game, and the game's going to be awesome. But it's also worth knowing that Martin over here is not a game dev. In fact, he's never done anything with gaming at all. He's done nothing except created NFTs, which will create these monsters now. So it's curious, but let's go on. So what happens is these eggs hatch, all right? This is what you're supposed to get. Now, keep in mind, if you're impressed by this, these are actually just assets from the Unity store. A lot of assets from the Unity store are free, but if you like what you see, you can also pay someone to make them for you for $10, $50, $100. You can make them. Also go on Fiverr. You can get people to make them. It's not fancy. There's nothing interesting about these at all. So what happens is you buy an egg and you want this to hatch, this beautiful gold goat-headed dragon that has some amazing stats, and it's going to make this game awesome because you'll have a powerful character in this game, which then will make you more money. Who knows what the plan is? So people bought the NFTs. And the sale went okay, it dropped in price. You see, they make it good, come back down. And what happened? Well, Pixelmon just made $70 million, and when they reveal when your egg hatched, what'd you get? Oh, okay, it's gold. It's gold, Jerry. Pixelmon, one of the largest NFT drops ever, raising 70 million. This is what they got. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I can't. So the memes flowed. Oh my God. The memes flowed.
Y me llama el cocinero. Risita, ¿qué? Ve por la paellera. Venga, que las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Miren, bañador. En las chanclas. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador.
I expect them to look like this.
Voy a la playa, había subido la marea.
Awesome. Awesome. That's probably my favorite use of this meme I've seen in a while. Excellent. So that's what happened. But you think, oh my God, this is the end. This will destroy everything, right? No, it keeps going. The fact that this isn't dumped to zero at this point, but actually is keeping on going, says what to you? All right? Do I have to show you again? All right? See that? See that picture over there? Then look at the prices. People are still paying 1 ETH. That's $3,000. All right? Where is that? Where is this in my chart? Is it enthusiasm? Is it greed? Is it perhaps delusion? I would say maybe it's delusion. But look, the promise here is that a game called Pixelmon will be made, and you'll be able to play this amazing game. And Martin here, who's 21, is going to make you, even though he's not a dev, he's going to outsource this to make your game. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to explain, if you're coming to my video from Pixelmon, let me explain what's going to happen here. Because this guy is not a game dev, he's going to outsource this to a game dev company, a third party who's going to make the game for him. And they're going to tell him, we're going to charge you 20, 30, 40 million. This is the dev hours needed to make the game you want. And he's going to, sweet, let's do it. And he's going to give them a bunch of money. Now, don't be sad here for Martin, because he is already sitting on a ton of money. In fact, he bought a Bored Ape from this guy. He spent 400 ETH, which is $1.2 million at this point, and bought a whole bunch of NFTs. And that's just from what we see. And where was this? Okay, he's moved a lot of funds. Okay, he's moved a ton of funds to a whole bunch of different addresses. He's fine. He's got millions at this point. He's moved millions out the project already. He's paid himself, and now he's going to pay a third party to make this game for him. What's going to happen is this company, whoever chooses to make the game for him, is going to charge him 20, 30 million. That's going to become 35. It's going to become 40. And they'll say, listen, if you want to add these features to the game and make it better, it's going to cost 50. And the price will keep moving, and the game will get caught in a bit of development hell because he's not a game dev. He's not a game manager. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's outsourcing everything. It's not a recipe for success. The recipe is for disaster. So to see 70 million come in and to see this price keep being supported after the guy self-doxed himself, say, listen, I'm just a kid out of high school, out of university, and you gave me 70 million bucks, so let's do this. The chance, look, I'm not saying it's a 0% chance. I'm saying there's a very slim chance of success here. There's established game companies that make games that flop. So to think that some kid with $70 million is going to make a game that's going to succeed, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, which makes me think we're in delusion. We're firm in delusion. Or new paradigm at this point. Or is it denial? Are we in denial? I think we could be in denial, but we haven't seen the price drop. For it to be really in denial, I need to see prices drop, and the prices are not dropping. They're holding. So as long as the prices hold and we're in delusion, we're not there yet. But if anything, I'm more confident now that we are in the delusion new paradigm phase. I'm waiting to see the price drop, and seeing the Sotheby's crypto NFT thing being pulled, maybe a sign, but let's see. I think we're closer than ever. So with that, ladies and gents, let me know your thoughts below. Where are we on this chart? Let me know. And if you do see some NFT projects flop, or you see prices decline in some areas I'm not watching, feel free to message me on YouTube or on Twitter. Let me know. I want to cover this news. I want to be there when this happens, not because I want to see it fail, but because NFTs do have a place. I do believe NFTs have a place, but this stuff does not. This is garbage, and the sooner the garbage is out, the sooner we can focus on the good things NFTs can do, and they do exist. So let me know if you spot anything. Message me, or even on YouTube right here is fine. And with that, ladies and gents, wrap it up. If you enjoy my content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.